Hello students, welcome to the next lecture on the probability and statistics. Today we will see how you can prove that sample variance capital S square is the unbiased estimator of population variance. So remember, this is a capital S square which is divided by the degree of freedom. How you can prove that the sample variance is the unbiased estimator? We will see the two different methods, and as we discussed in earlier videos, we will see in a very simple and the brief proof of this. Myself, Dr. Garg, working in the School of Mathematics here. You can simply follow my Telegram link, or you can follow my YouTube channel, Dr. Harish, for finding the various videos on probability and statistics. What is the objective of this lecture is, we will try to prove that the capital S square is called as the sample variance is the unbiased estimator of the population variance. So first of all, I just quickly recall that what is the unbiased estimator. Any of the estimator capital T is said to be the unbiased estimator if you calculate the expected value of this, it come out to be gamma. So what is the meaning of that? In this case, your required target is to prove expected value of the capital S square, it must be equal to sigma square. If you prove this part, it means this is my unbiased estimator. And once it is estimator, then why there is a need of the estimator? So we have seen, once the population variance is unknown to you, then we will apply the estimator theory to use that. So once it will be unknown to you, then you can, based on the large sample or the small sample, if you have considered the large sample, then it is sample variance is denoted by small s square divided by the number of the elements. We have seen in our last video how you can prove that. We have seen in our last video that this is the biased estimator of sigma square. So you can see this video in this I button link out there. Now whenever you are talking about the small sample, then we have divided this by the degree of freedom, and clearly says that we will prove that in this video that this capital S square is the unbiased estimator of this. Again, if you look about this equation number 1 and equation number 2, you can simplify and you can get the relation between them here. Now let's see how you can prove that. So if I just write this statement, if you have the xi's are the random sample with the mean here and the variance is sigma square, or if you simply say xi's follows my normal distribution with the mean mu and the variance is sigma square, then if you consider the estimator as capital S square, which is nothing but the unbiased are there. So we will see the two different proofs are there. So our first proof is, the first method is, your target is 2 here. Now once it is given to you that each of the xi's is my random sample, what is the meaning of the random sample is these are my IID, then this ratio follows the chi-square distribution. So this is nothing but my chi-square, and what is that? This is my degree of freedom. So once we know that this is the degree of freedom and this follows the chi-square, if I denoted this by z, then here. So what is the meaning of that? If I say if z follows the chi-square with the n degree of freedom, what is the expected value of the z? Is the same degree of freedom. What is the variance of the z is? That is a twice of the degree of freedom. So from this case, what is the expected value of this z? This is n minus 1 and the variance is 2n minus 1. Now our target is to prove E of capital S square is of sigma square. We can start from the left hand side here. If you look about that, if I divided this by sigma square and if I multiply by sigma square, that's fine, because sigma square is a non-zero, variance can never be 0. I can write here. What is that value? What is that? This is nothing but my z of n, and this is my constant which can be taken outside of this. What is the expected value of the zn? This is n minus 1. N minus 1 will be cancelled out. You can see it will be sigma square. So what is the meaning of that? E of S square is sigma square. That means S square is my unbiased estimator of sigma square. This is the first method. You can prove it in a very simple manner. Look about the second method. How you can prove that? Again, your target is to prove E of capital S square is sigma square. Now what you can do, you can simplify. Firstly, you can open this square. I can write is a square minus of 2ab plus b square. Now if you open this summation inside this and this, what will happen? You can get like here, because 2x bar is my constant. What is that? What is this factor? Because we all know the sample mean is nothing but my xi is upon n. So what is the value of the summation of the xi? It is nothing but n of x bar. So it can be written here. What is that? Because x bar is my constant, so it can be taken outside. Inside is summation of 1. So what is that? This is x bar square of n. So this part is my n of here. This part is my n of x bar. So x bar is there, x bar square. Now you can combine them. What will happen? This is my here. Now we can start from this value. So what is the s square? S square is computed like here. You can substitute this value. Now you can take the expected value inside. You will get here. Now what is the value of the, firstly what is the value of the e of xi square? How you can compute this e of xi square? We can use the variance. So we all know we can use this value. What is that? This is nothing but my variance of xi. So therefore you can say what is the expected values of this. What is the variance is sigma square. This is mu square. So I can write like here. So therefore you can easily see this value is my here. What is the x bar? How you can, again you need the value of the e of x bar square. So I again use the same formula. This your variance of x bar. Now what is the variance of the x bar? We all know that variance, that is x bar, follows the normal distribution with mean mu, and the variance is sigma square by n. So you can substitute here. What is the value of this? Variance is sigma square upon n. This is minus minus plus and mu of square. So I can get this value as here. I can substitute this value to be here and this value to be here in this expression. So we can substitute this value here. Now how you can open this? Since this is a constant with respect to I, so I can open this, which can get here. Now you can open this value. You can see this is the n of mu square. This is the n of mu square, cancel out. So what is the remaining side in this? N minus this will be cancelled out of sigma square. Now you can see sigma square, n minus 1 cancel out. So it will be sigma square. What is the meaning of that? E of s square is nothing but sigma square. What is the implies that? This implies that s square is my unbiased estimator of sigma square. So you can see there are the two different methods are there. This method is quite little bit lengthy, but you can simplify it in a very simple manner. So you should remember that in this case we need the one concept, that is here x bar follows the normal distribution with mean is mu and the variance is sigma square by n of this one. I hope you can simply learn this concept in a simple manner. You can simply like, share and comment this video. You can share this with your friends. Till then, best of luck students. Happy learning.